It scared me as a kid. I don't know
weird,
why.
Weird level.
Felt so weird to me to like.
I used to be scared of like Now That We're Men as a kid in the SpongeBob movie.
You were scared of that?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
They'd start slapping their knees at them and everything. They're nice people.
No, Now That We're Men.
Oh, the game?
In the movie game.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? Alright, maybe.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. Okay, this is the second segment's of SpongeBob's Dream, where it's exploited by Kuzma's movement.
Squidward's Dream.
Squidward's Dream. This part is, and so.
The weirdest level.
Yeah, SpongeBob's Dream 2 is very reset heavy, just because of how inconsistent it is. So this is traditionally all regular jumping platforming, but with Kuzma's movement, we can just do all this. Super cool, in my opinion. Alright, gotta be safe there. Squid's Dream's second try, not too bad. Now we're going into Sandy's Dream. Probably like the most inconsistent part of this whole run.
Another weird thing about the dreams too, how Jeb was falling there. He can fall forever. Jeb actually told me that. I was like, because I guess I never really. Every time like I fell off, I just reset. So I just kept falling, and then like the map glitches out, textures start going everywhere. It's pretty crazy.
Cruz boosting on his chest. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So essentially, that jump into there is a leap of faith. And you just have to hope that you get it on the first try.
Another glide.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Second try. And so, yeah, I hit these tikis to get the last shiny objects we need. Because, like I said earlier, we do directly trade in shiny objects for a golden spatula, and any percent we traded in for one spatula.
This map is like, it's so long. I remember.
Yeah.
This map, just playing it through casually, is so long and frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy you can just skip it all by extending his limbs and everything.
Yeah. So we're going on to the last open world level before the final boss. Come on, Squarepants. Yeah, so that's the final sock on the route. 20. The last 20. So Flying Dutchman's Graveyard is I think it's a really cool level.
The graveyard.
I think this level is really cool too. I think all like the late part of the game levels are really cool, or whatever. You know how the game's like divided in 3 segments. All the last levels are really cool. Then again, it's just because of cruise boosting.
Yeah, I agree with Dom there. There's some levels in New Game Plus that I think are a lot cooler with cruise boosting, such as Jellyfish Fields and Downtown Bikini Bottom, just because it's a little bit less boring. Right. I thought I would have missed that there. Okay, I missed the platform there. Oh jeez. Alright, very lucky. Did I fall off? Okay.
Did you?
I thought I fell off. No.
Alright.
Yeah, so I guess in this area they just didn't put an animation where SpongeBob's crawling. So there's a no penalty for jumping in here if you have the hand disabled. So that saved like I think 2 minutes just by grabbing the spatula and warping to it. Forgot about that. I'll explain it a little bit. Back up. So, when you're cruise boosting on like a wall that's really short, you have to manually detonate the cruise bubble, because when you do a cruise missile against a wall, it'll just automatically detonate because you're in front of a wall. But if you were doing it on a really thin wall like that, you have to manually detonate it. Here you go, Dutchman shit.
It's weird, like, I mean, I really like speedrunning. I've seen a lot of game speedrun, you know, and it's crazy to me. I think this like SpongeBob game is the most creative one out there, because like you really take advantage of every single object on the map. You can climb on everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
And it feels really cool, I guess, to do it.
You know, so this game is praised for like its source material to the show, and I think the goal they were going for when they made this game was to just make it like a good SpongeBob game, like make it feel like SpongeBob. And so because of that, they didn't really go into depth with like the gameplay and all the glitches and whatnot. So because of that, it allowed to a lot of creativity. I think so. Okay, so now we're gonna do the final world spatula before the final boss. So normally, to get to the Flying Dutchman, you have to like kill all the robots in the other ship. But for some reason, like after you shoot that cannon, and activate that cutscene, it adds the Dutchman battle task to your task list. So instead of just doing like fighting all those robots, you can just immediately warp to it. All right, come on.
Had enough?
Alright. So now before the final boss, we're gonna go to Patrick and get the last couple socks. Alright. So the final boss is in the Chum Bucket lab, and because we're already in the Chum Bucket, because we grabbed the spatula in the Chum Bucket, Chum Buck is already in our task list, so we can just warp to it immediately. And now we're ready for the final boss. There's 2 phases to it. Both of them are exploited by the game's glitches.
It's insane how much time you can save on this final boss and how easy it is. Not easy, I guess, but like how like
folks, the main event.
I don't know. It's just
of ever-increasing ferocity.
when you see